Hello, this is Illegal Pizza. How may I help you?
Hola, ¿aquí venden tacos?
Ma'am, this is a pizza place.
No, no pizza, nomás tacos.
Hey, can we get someone over here?
Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to Piesaregoodforhealth, where this week we're taking a look at illegal pizza from Criminality, the only known ingredients which are blobs of cheese and of course a tomato based pizza. First off, we're going to have to make the pizza dough though, and we're going to start out by pouring in a mug or 500 milliliters of warm milk, wiping away my terrible start, followed by a tablespoon of yeast, a tablespoon of salt, combined with 2 tablespoons of sugar. We're then going to whisk those together gently, making sure that they are thoroughly combined before then adding 2 cups of flour or 500 grams. Use any spoon you can find to roughly combine this slop into a less sloppy looking dough and worry later about how messy it gets. Adding another cup of flour, combine until it looks like it has the slightest structure, to which you dust your hands in flour, then physically knead it for a bit till it looks somewhat satisfactory. Finally, you want to cover the whole thing in cling film and make sure it's completely wrapped around so it can be let to raise. In the meantime, we're going to make a simple pizza sauce for the base of our quote unquote illegal pizza. Start by bringing some standard cooking oil to a random pan over decent heat, adding some crushed garlic and adding a heap full of chopped onions because I like onions, and let that have an intimate time with the garlic for another 10 or 15 seconds before adding a big ass can of tomatoes. Give this a random stir until it looks satisfactory to your monkey brain, and for that extra illegal tasting aspect of the pizza, we're going to be adding a little bit of that white rock and a little bit of rat poison too. Stir a little bit to combine and cover this guy under low heat for 5 minutes just to let these flavors get to know each other. Then we're going to simply blend our sauce in the pan and dump it out into a little bowl. Introducing the final protagonist of the play, we have cheese, and for this job I've specifically selected the finest kind I could get my hands on, Morrison's reduced fat mature cheese. I'm going to grate this cheese using the more aggressive side of the grater, and with no regard to my table, I'm going to make a massive mess and be an idiot. Once again wiping my mistakes away, it's now time for the dough, which I've been waiting for barely 2 hours, which is not even close to how long I should have waited, but I'm impatient. We're gonna start by flouring our work surface and then retrieving our pizza dough, which you can see has risen probably about 0.2%. Knead the dough into the flour until it comes out looking kind of smooth, then we're gonna take a knife and split the dough into 2. Forget about the large piece, put it in the fridge for another time or something while we work on the first ball of dough. We're gonna use a rolling pin to start flattening out the dough into a circle, and since this is my first time ever making a pizza, yes it sucks, but hey, at least it came out edible in the end, okay? Transfer the dough carefully onto a tray or a board, straight into a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius. We don't use Fahrenheit around these areas. 6 minutes until it looks like a massive Indian naan bread. I also poked holes into the surface of the dough so that massive bubbles wouldn't start to form and explode in my oven. It's time to apply the tomato sauce, and using a spoon I kind of lathered it around and made sure I covered the entire pizza bread. Last but not least, we're gonna add the poorly placed cheese that the company Illegal Pizza advertises for some reason on the sign outside the restaurant. 2 big splats of cheese at the top and a little near the bottom left, organizing the shreds so that it matches the look of it, and once again, into the oven it goes for 15 minutes until coming out just as unaligned and tragic as it does in the game. When it first came out of the oven, it kind of reminded me of the world continents. There's South America, there's Europe and Asia, and of course North America, and no, Australia and Oceania does not exist, okay? A quick taste test on the only part of the pizza that has a good tomato to cheese ratio, and I mean, what did you expect? It's literally a standard pizza. To be fair, it was actually my first pizza that I ever made, guided by my mum, and it was great. It was actually a lot of fun and I had a good time recording this. So if you enjoyed watching the video, maybe leave a like and comment down below on your thoughts. Maybe even subscribe too. Oh yeah, this whole video is also a parody of Binging with Babish. Check him out, bro, he's amazing.